Yo, 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 yo.
What's up?
It's a world of 180 degrees here. I'm with my boy Ronnie.
Yeah.
We got a special guest for y'all. DUBBSAQ. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
You sure DUBBSAQ? Okay.
Yeah.
Where you get that from? Like, come on.
So I began rapping under the name E-Dubs, right?
Okay.
But there's a bunch of like E-Dub rappers I found out.
Okay.
Like people would look me up and it was like some dude who had a song called Woody. It was like White Girl Booty. That's what it's called. Right?
Woody.
Yeah, so they would look up E-Dubs and Woody would pop up every time.
Oh.
So I had a show at the Miramar for it's like some showcase event.
Mm-hmm.
And someone was actually talking shit. They're like, "Oh, DUBBSAQ, little." You know,
Yeah.
I must have had like a skip ass blunt on me or something,
Yeah.
right? Like, you know what I mean? They were roasting. I was like 15. They were roasting me, so I just kind of kept the name. Went with it. People at school kind of like went with it too. DUBBSAQ. It was just like some goofy shit.
He said, one day y'all gonna rap. Y'all
Right?
gonna rap the DUBBSAQ name.
Oh, y'all laughing now. Y'all laughing now.
My little brother and his friends call me Nut Scratch. You know what I mean? So it's roastable, but I mean, it sticks in the head.
Yeah.
So it works.
Roasted Nut Scratch. I'm sorry. That's funny, bro.
Yeah.
Nut Scratch.
So how did you like start music? Like, what was that like initial like drive for you to like start making?
Began like recording stuff.
Yeah.
Smoking, freestyling, thinking that you're hot. People hype you up, and then you actually go to the studio and record your first song.
I've been telling her.
That's you
smoke. That's how you
ever
start
got
music.
drunk and rap?
Yeah, I made like 2 songs. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
I've never.
You think it's better to smoke and rap or drink and rap?
Maybe smoke. See, I barely drink though. I barely drink.
Exactly. Like,
I drank some Crown last night and slept into like 11, and I wake up at like 4 every day.
Like 4 in the morning or 4 at night?
Like 4 in the morning. Like that.
Why you waking up so early?
You are the wait. He's the earliest waking musician I've ever met.
Those are early morning music sessions when everybody's sleeping in the crib. You're just like, they come on hard.
Bro, what? So what time you go to sleep at night? Like 9?
I'm an old man.
You go to sleep at 9?
Yeah. If I'm not in bed by like 8, then I'll be up all night. I got like insomnia though. So
how old are you?
19.
Okay.
Like I gotta be in bed early or else I don't go to bed.
Oh, I ain't go to sleep till like 3 in the morning. I was putting up that ping pong table.
I can feel that. I can feel what he's just saying. Because I kind of weirdly understand it. If I don't go to sleep at 9, I'm not going to sleep. And I'll be up to like 4 in the morning.
But you work till 9.
Exactly. So I can't.
I work
so
like
you be up to 4 in the morning?
Yes.
60 hours a week?
Yeah, I just worked 56 this week.
What?
I work at a metal shop and shit,
Yeah.
Dang, that's
Hard
like,
work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So you born and raised Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, like 27, like strip area, like Pulaski.
Oh, that's the south side.
Mm-hmm.
That's a trap. That's far. Yeah, I bet that was kind of
I
far
went to
getting
like the same school for 8 years.
What school?
Manitoba, right by Jackson Park. It's like 35th and Forest Home.
That's a high school or something?
No, I went there from like K5 to like 7th grade.
So what high school you was at?
I got accepted into Reagan, but I missed like the entry thing. I didn't show up for the first week, so they like unenrolled me. And then I went to Nathan Hale in West Allis, but I was still living in West Allis.
Shout out to West Allis.
Yo,
my family over there. I used to be over there all the time.
I had to take the bus.
Don't say it like it's a no different state.
It is. This different. It's different than the rest of Milwaukee.
It's kind of like a melting pot.
Yeah.
You got people from like New Berlin. That's my first time dealing with people from like New Berlin and everything. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know New Berlin existed.
Wow.
Yeah. West Allis is really unique. It's like a real unique part of Milwaukee.
Well, I know they cops always used to pull up over, so.
I got a parking ticket there just for being on the street for like 5 minutes.
Wow.
It was stupid.
So like, since you go to sleep so early, like, what is your creative studio process?
Honestly, I just like side note, I just found out one of my producers lives in Lake Geneva, right? So I met up with one of his friends last weekend, and if they send me something and the vibe's right, like the song just makes itself. That makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
don't really write anymore ahead of time. I have like little notes and stuff, but like when I record, it's more like the vibe that gets set in the moment. Yeah, it just kind of spills out, and then I might pull from the notes and create something. You know what I mean?
So tell us about yourself. Like, what's your origin story?
My origin story, like, I was born because a condom ripped.
right? It's not funny. No, all right. No, you know, I grew up in like I had both parents growing up, and then my dad actually made music too, right? So he went on tours, like he opened up for Common and T.I. for like kind of like a Chicago to like Indiana.
Is your dad Eminem?
No. No, in my first interview, they asked me if my dad was Vanilla Ice.
Wow, is he?
Nah.
Is he?
No, his name
was Ice Baby.
I don't know if you ever heard of like back then it was like he had like a group called Ill Mill Family. It was like way like 2006, 2007.
I mean, your daddy could really rap. He was on that beat bop.
It was like early dumper music.
Early dumper music.
No, and then they like separated a bunch of times and then officially divorced and all that. But I'm like the oldest of 8 kids.
Man,
yeah,
how was it growing up with a bunch of siblings?
Crazy. Like I had the studio when I was living with my dad. I had the studio in the basement, and they had wooden floors, and all you heard was like all the kids.
And your song, you're like, yeah,
in
the background.
You can't record past 7 at night because kids got school in the morning. Because eventually I did online school, so I can like record all day, and then I was working at Walmart and shit. Mm-hmm. So I was recording when everybody's at school, and when they were home, it was raps. So I just went to work. You know what I mean? Yeah. But,
dang, that's gotta be hectic. That's tough.
My mom just had a baby like a month ago.
Wow.
So I still babies coming. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep.
Dang. I don't know. I can't have a sibling right now. That's kind of tough. Not a baby sibling. No. So, how old were you when you started rapping though?
See, I found there's like on my dad's old computer where he had all his music. We had beats from him, and I was freestyling like when I was little. Mm-hmm. But I didn't really like rap. You know what I mean? It was like I had a song like it was like some old Scooby-Doo movie about the Chupacabra. And I was talking about how the dude had the flu since he was 2. It was like some like little kid rhymes. But it was like that. And then I started making music though, like freshman year of high school.
Okay.
Like maybe 15.
So are you more like a freestyler or you like to write?
It's like a mixture. When I started, I had to write and rehearse. Like I'd rehearse for like 2 weeks before going to the studio.
Okay.
Now it's like I got my own home studio. Even if I pop out at someone's studio, it's more like on the spot. If there's a vibe, then the song just flows. Mm. You know what I mean? So,
when you performing, like you seem like a pretty outgoing guy. So, like, what's your stage presence like?
It's lit. I'm pretty like quiet and shy usually. Like at work, I'm just like low key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how it be at work though. That's how it be at work.
But I also be geeked though. Is I wear earplugs because it's loud in there, so I take them out. I don't stop talking. Okay. Because you put them in, it sounds weird talking.
Yeah.
Like,
so how do you feel about like your perception from like the viewers when you first started rapping? Like, did they like give you a hard time for being like a white rapper and stuff? Because I know that's a real thing. Like,
it is a real thing.
And they can really rap. You know, so like Mac Miller went through it. Mm-hmm. Like all the real good white rappers went through it. So like, you gotta like prove yourself 10 times harder because of it.
I've never really gotten any backlash. It's always been love.
That's good.
Okay.
I'm really good, like really big in Russia for some reason.
Russia.
And they love.
I was telling them, I looked up your name and like a bunch of like Russian icons popped up. Like literally when I looked it up.
I be getting my shit hacked in Russia like often. Like my Instagram be getting hacked often.
Dang.
St. Petersburg is my hotspot. They be. I got screenshots.
Maybe your name means something that's Russian, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe that means something, bro.
He messaged me. He's like, "You fucking English, man." I was like, what? Next thing I know, I got compromised and shit. I was like, what?
He hacked your account, bro.
Because I got an app that like translates all their messages, but I be busy sometimes.
English, man.
Yeah. I just sent back like a thank you with the emoji, the muscle and shit. He was like, "You fucking English, man."
Oh, them Russian people, they be like extreme, bro. They like crazy, bro. So some people on IG, they want to know how tall you are.
I believe I'm like 6'2". I'm definitely over 6 foot. I haven't measured myself in a while.
You think you're 6'2"?
Maybe.
I got like kind of like 5'7"ish. I'm just playing.
I was like, what?
I know I'm 6 foot for sure. It might be 6'2" by now.
Okay. It's another question. I don't want to ask this question, but they want to know.
Yeah.
How often do you get naked?
Wow. Wow.
Can I be completely honest with you?
Go ahead. This is what it's for.
I haven't been naked since I was maybe like 7.
You don't take showers?
No. You know like that ass.
You like a swimsuit?
No, like the anti-perspirant, whatever that shit's called, deodorant. I just spray that every morning.
You just go crazy. Yep. How many bottles you got?
I got cases. I
probably
a lot.
Buy in bulk and stuff. I see that.
Yeah.
Family
go to Sam's Club. You know what I'm saying?
And women get that in bulk. Yeah, I know.
That generic axe from Family Dollar.
Yo.
That makes sense.
No, I'm just kidding. When I shower, I would still wear socks though. I'm scared of the floor.
That's nasty.
Ain't that more slippery though?
Wet socks? That's nasty. We might have to cut this interview off. That is nasty. Wet socks? That's like one of my biggest pet peeves. No. I think you playing though.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm finna say,
I showered
today.
Nah, did you guys see my Blood Brother video?
I saw that. That's what I was gonna ask you about. Like, how did y'all film that shit? Like, how did he get?
Did you see the socks?
I didn't see that.
Someone did a reaction video and all they did was talk shit about my socks. They're like, I know your socks are wet because I had socks and sandals on at the pier down by the lake.
No.
And my shit was soaking wet.
I did see. I can't do it. See,
no, wet socks. I'm cringing.
So.
I'm like, bro, it looked more so than anything. You looked cold in that because it was like near the lake. Like, I'm like, bro, it's kind of cold over there.
I do have a question. Do white people get cold?
Ha!
I'm freezing.
Okay.
No, yeah, we get cold.
I got a lot of white people questions.
Yeah.
Stop.
Hit me with
Okay.
I got a lot of white friends who don't get cold, so it's cool to hear somebody say.
No, I think it's different types of white people.
I think it's my hands that get cold, if anything.
Cause like I do know some white people who be wearing shorts. Like I
was gonna wear shorts here, so I just got my whole like leg tatted damn near, and I was gonna be like,
oh, okay.
That's different. That's that new tattoo stuff.
You're trying to show it off.
Yeah.
It's like middle of the winter. I feel my tattoo though. Yeah, I be seeing them white kids at UWM. They be wearing them shorts.
Or you ever go to the rave and all the girls are wearing like shorts and tank tops and it's snowing out?
That's they
bro,
fit.
I was just hanging with my cousin.
That's they going outfit.
I was just hanging with my cousin and the girl he was with had like a hoodie and it was like it was freezing cold. I'm like, bro, like y'all ain't cold. Like I'm sitting there running to the car.
Did she have on booty shorts?
No, she had booty
shorts.
Pants? But she had. It was fucking cold enough. It was cold enough for like. Your stomach is freezing right now. Yeah. Like it was like below.
She got goosebumps on her belly button.
Yeah, like what the fuck? You want to be a thought that bad? We are in Wisconsin.
Somebody gonna see my stomach today. Ugly.
Yeah, their belly button pierced and like got a show it off.
Did she have her belly button pierced though?
I didn't. I was.
If she didn't, then that's just now she just forced
it. He knows.
I could say he knows. You don't want to. Was that your cousin girlfriend? You said.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to see. You don't want to seem like you looking.
You don't want to.
But you did look. So
I did look. I did not look.
That was out.
What?
If Duran's cousin listens to this right now, he is looking at your girlfriend.
Ha! Don't do that.
I'm just playing. I don't want to put. No, he wasn't.
She really is about to put me in a situation, bro. She is really about to put me in a situation.
You better hope they don't listen.
They gonna watch.
Don't block them.
Yeah, block y'all niggas. They gonna bro. So this what we on, bro.
I'm not blocking. You can come on my page and look at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to him. What's his name?
No, you don't do that.
You don't want to tell me. You don't do that. So somebody else want to know: do you have like a tour coming up this year or next year, 2020?
No, but I want to have a tour soon. I want to go to Russia, but that's like a big ass jump.
Come back.
Like if I go to Russia, I'm
fucking DUBBSAQ.
Yeah,
dude, that fucking DUBBSAQ guy.
Yeah, they send me like if I go on live and one of them want to be on there. This one dude was from Russia and he was like, DUBBSAQ, thank you. And he just left and I was like, bro. You're welcome. Like, for what?
What if DUBBSAQ is like Messiah in Russia?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it means something in Russian. Like, come on.
You are the prophecy. Like, what does that mean in Russia, bro? Because they like you watch that movie. What's that movie called with Will Smith and the alien? And he was some like dude.
I Legend. Or whatever it's called.
No, it was something crazy. But he was like a police officer.
Men in Black.
No, not Men in Black. It was like Bright was the name. and he was like some prophecy dude, and he didn't know who he was. Maybe that's what you are in Russia, and you don't even know it.
I seen that movie, but I don't remember. But I know they had them L's people.
Yeah, the L people.
And that his partner was like an alien or something. I don't know.
Maybe that's what you are. DUBBSAQ means. You like, I am DUBBSAQ. They probably like.
Oh, what? You probably had a whole like following like a cult in Russia.
That's what I'm thinking.
They probably really messed with you up in there.
I had an old Instagram account though that had like 5,500 followers. I said 5,500. Yeah, but I did like not like clout chase and shit, but like when 6ix9ine was doing that whole like fastest person alive, and I was working at Walmart. I was full out with my Walmart gear, like running in the aisles and shit on the clock. Like
he probably looked at you like, what the fuck?
I did a bunch of like stupid skits and like I'd answer the store phone freestyling and shit. Like, yeah.
You don't do that.
Did you keep that job?
Nah.
Fired.
Hey, I told him I was moving to Michigan and just got another job.
Wow, I did that before I told them I was moving.
Her reason is a little bit different. She was scared of dogs, so she had to tell them, "I need a new job."
All right, at least I didn't just not show up. At least I told him.
I don't care.
The way he quit his job, he just stopped coming.
It's Wendy's. It's
he don't even say nothing.
How important is their reference?
I think that's just disrespectful.
Okay.
Can I get a fo?
Fo. All right, so who would you want to collab with in Milwaukee?
I'm trying to work with Spades. I don't know if you guys know Spades. I'm trying to work with Spades soon. Do you know Lil Saucy? Have you heard of him? I just got a song. I just got a song.
The way she's saying it, look,
I don't know.
With a straight face, is like.
Because maybe look bad. Like I don't know nothing. Dang.
No, when I for a couple of years, I only listened to like Milwaukee music, like from like age 15 to like still like I don't know. Like I came up on like Will the Glide, but his name was Will on Water now. I came up with like Weekend Neely and all of them. Like that's like all I used to listen to. So like Milwaukee rappers now though, I want to do something like Bankhead.
Oh,
you've heard Bankhead?
I know who that is.
Okay, yeah, because like he made like my top 10 played song on like SoundCloud. It was the Spidey Mayweather diss. Oh, that shit's hard. Yeah. So I want to do something with him.
Okay. So like, who would you want to collab with? Like overall, like anybody?
There's a lot of people. I listen to like a lot of music, so not even just rap. Like.
So you want like Taylor Swift or something?
Nah, fuck Taylor Swift.
Damn.
I don't listen to that. But shit, when I was younger, I used to email Mac Miller like weekly, like for real. Like that was like.
Mac Miller's a great musician.
Nah.
He never responded.
I found like his like he had a bunch of other aliases online.
What's your favorite Mac Miller song?
Probably Objects in the Mirror, but like the live version.
I'm not gonna I know what that song is.
I like SDS.
It's off the album.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like the night he passed.
Missing out. Good album.
Yeah. Like the night he passed, I had a show.
I know that song. I don't know like the mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
Not nothing.
You should listen to Mac Miller. It's really good.
The night he passed, I had a show right across the street from like where the rave is. There's like a big blank wall. They're doing like a indie movie thing. And it was like the same night he passed, and I performed Objects in the Mirror, but the live version.
Yeah.
And bro, like I wasn't gonna perform without doing a tribute. You know what I mean? Because like losing him was almost like losing like a friend in a weird way. Like, cause I came up like listening to him since like he first came out. It was this girl I had a crush on when I was little, like showed me him and shit. You know what I mean? So I listened to him trying to like
impress her.
Yeah. And then
I started listening to him when I was like 13 too. So I get exactly what you're talking about. It's crazy.
Yeah. At least you did that though. That's respect.
It hurt. Like
that shit was crazy.
It's almost like numb now though. Every time like an artist dies, it's almost like you kind of.
Now you get used to it. It's
so many people have passed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how do you feel about that as an artist? Like, I know me. Like, I'm terrified of like ever doing like drugs or like doing it too much or whatever when you're in the studio. So like, how do you feel about that? Do you like watch yourself when you like?
I don't fuck with nothing hard. Yeah. No, I honestly take a lot of like breaks from even smoking weed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I just got off like a 2-month tolerance break and been smacked every time I smoke now. Like I'm slapped.
I used to do that when I was like heavily making music and I was in music school. I would like go and like stop smoking weed for like 2 months just so I wouldn't be like addicted.
I feel you.
But sometimes that shit does end bad because you throw up like the next 2 days later. You like, dang.
Do people actually get addicted to weed though?
Yeah,
it's more of a mental addiction.
Sometimes it's more of a mental, but if you like smoke it too much and then like you dehydrate it and you stop smoking it, you can throw up for like, you feel like you had a flu for like 2 days. But
is it more of like a you do it so much you start to depend on it, like you just like you need it? To like do certain things.
I think for a lot of people it's like in the studio they smoke when they make like their best song, right?
So they keep doing it.
They keep smoking and then they just get whacker and whacker because like it depends for some people. Like some people it's cool. Some of my hardest shit I made sober, but it's like some of my hardest shit I made high.
Yeah,
it's really, I think it just depends.
Yeah,
because some people be going in there and it takes 4 hours to get a verse done. Mm-hmm. Or you give them 4 hours. Like me and my guy Young B, we knocked out a whole tape maybe in like 8 hours. And we were slapped, but we just stayed in mode. Some people be slapped and be like, bro, what's on Instagram, bro?
I need to eat. I need to do this. Hold on 1 second.
Like, my phone be on airplane mode if I'm in the studio, like for real.
You be focused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Try to.
So like, where would you move to help your career?
Either Atlanta or maybe LA. I was in LA for like 2 days. Not even on no music shit. Just like out there, like with my mom and shit, right? And my followers went up by like maybe 70, 80, just from talking to people on the strip. Everybody's like super welcoming.
That's crazy.
You walk around and they're like, you sound different. And it's like, I ain't talking.
That's crazy because at least somebody finally said LA.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love LA. I love Atlanta.
You just said it yesterday. You just said.
I said I would go to Atlanta, but I love LA. Like you gotta be like big. Like a lot of YouTubers do this. Like they get big and get a fan base, and then they go to LA because like they know they gonna need some money when you go to LA.
Yeah, like I feel like for rapping, maybe Atlanta is better for that. But like for like other things like YouTube, probably like makeup and stuff, probably LA. Acting, stuff like that. I think that LA is a better fit.
My engineer flies out to Atlanta like a lot. I don't know if you guys know Tater Don.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my engineer. So like,
I heard
he be going out there often. I be trying to book a session. He's like, I'm in the A. I'm like,
that's a really good audio engineer.
Bring me with you.
You know what? He gonna blow up though. Seriously.
Yeah.
So, I forgot. Oh, what's your best song? What do you think your best song is?
It's not out yet. Like, not to sound cliche, but it ain't out yet.
Okay, so up to this point, what do you think your best song is?
Number wise, everybody fucks with my song Rolly. That was like my first song I dumbed down though. You know what I mean? So I don't really.
Oh.
It's almost one of those songs that like I'm sick of like hearing. You know what I mean? But like my favorite song, probably my song Closure. Okay. Cause I wrote that like in a very dark space, you know. So it like helped me with shit.
Yeah. Where do you put your music at mostly? Because I was looking on SoundCloud, I see a lot of features and stuff. But like, what do you like really?
It's on all platforms, but mainly YouTube's like where you find everything. Mm-hmm. Like I got like little throwaways on YouTube that I don't even promote. I just like sneak them in. You know what I mean?
So how do you promote your music? How you get it out there?
I've been doing skits. I've been trying to do skits and stuff. I made like a whole skit channel, but I don't want to go too far into the comedy stuff because your comedy can overlap your rap, and then they're gonna look at your rap as a joke. So like I'm keeping it even, but I just wrote out some skits the other night for like my 2020 releases.
Okay. Who do you think inspires you to be like a better artist or motivates you?
Everybody, honestly. Like I'm not the type of person that can listen to any song and like not hate on it, kind of. Mm-hmm. Like I can hear anybody, and if they're trying and they're actually like focusing on their craft, I fuck with it, and it kind of inspires me to do more.
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
Like everybody, even kids that rap on their phones, like that's how I started. Mm-hmm. Like, you just rap on your voice memos over a beat in the car, and it could take it anywhere.
Okay, so what do you do? What do you like to do in your free time?
Sleep.
Yeah, I see that.
No, I edit at 9. I edit photos. I'm trying to start drawing a little bit more. Okay. I used to draw a lot and like do graffiti, so I'm like trying to get back into that.
That's tight. Yeah, I can't draw at all.
So do you have a part in like the process of the videos, like when you're filming them? Mm-hmm. Since you're in photography, because I was asking like, how did y'all like film that? Y'all did one take and you like looking at the
in the mirror.
Yeah, looking down like that had to take some work and some real filmography.
Me and Steve, that's the dude that shot the video. When we're together, it's just like the recording process. When the ideas flow, we just kind of like curate the final product like all together. Like the whole point of me looking in the mirror, and then I broke the mirror.
Yeah,
it's just, and then he had the idea to like reflect me off of that.
I was watching it. I wasn't even expecting. I'm like, what the fuck? Whoa, what just happened, bro?
7 years of bad luck. I broke a mirror.
So, I hate when this happens. I just forgot the question. Oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Healthy and awake, and with more reach. You know, my ultimate plan is just to like express myself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like I've written out like movie scripts and shit. Like I got so many ideas. Like I just want to take it farther than music eventually.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'd be trying to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Music was like my first love. You know what I mean? So it's like it's became a part of me. If I don't do it, then I feel like empty. So
do you like? I know you have like a producer and stuff, but do you like make your own beats ever?
I've tried. My first beat was like a 50 Cent type beat. It sounded like Candy Shop.
Candy Shop.
So we asked a lot of artists who would they like to work with as rapper wise and artist wise, but what producer would you like work with? Whoa. My words just messed up. What? Which producer would you like to work with? Like
famous producers?
Yeah, famous producers. Like
maybe like, damn, I don't even know half their names. Like, like whoever one of T Grizzly's main producers are, Helluva. I think it's Helluva Beats.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of unknown producers nowadays.
I follow a lot of producers on my phone. Like, I don't know their names off top, but like even someone like Uzi's producers would be kind of hard to like curate some different sounds with.
Yeah.
Do you think like more producers are like white?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like it's more like the producers that's like making the beats, engineering the songs and stuff. Like they be white.
Do you ever watch like the behind the beats thing on Genius? The most hardest trap beats, like, you know what I mean? You see it, it's like some dude from
it's
like, always like England, and he's like, I just put the 808s like.
Yeah.
I used to go to music school, and it'd be like this random white guy teaching us how to do it. Like we trying to keep up. He'd be like, you put line L1 into mic line B, and then you do this. You like, bruh, can you help me keep up real quick? I don't know what we're doing. Yeah,
like all the hottest producers right now are like white, like OVO 40, Cash Money AP, who's that guy who be with Lil Tecca? Nick Mura. Nick, yeah.
I think it's because they gotta prove themselves.
Especially Nick, he really cold. He would just rub Tecca, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Who? Like, okay, you said Mac Miller inspired you. Like he's like a big influence.
Another guy that inspired me. You guys know Warren G, right?
Yeah.
Like Regulate and all that. He signed a rapper when I was in like 8th grade named Mike Slice, and he like reminded me of myself in some weird way. And he would rap, and he took all his music down though, like all his old shit. I got it on my old ass computer on like a CD. So I YouTubed MP3 that shit in like 8th grade. Okay. But he inspired me because he was like my age, talked about similar stuff, and just like was so calm and like comfortable on the mic. You know what I mean?
What do you think you need to do as like a rapper to like better yourself?
Put more time into it.
Okay.
I put more time into chasing someone else's dream than my own.
Oh.
Like that's just the harsh reality of it. You know what I mean? I work a lot of hours, but I'm trying to cut that, or at least get a new job.
So where you can focus on music and still make money?
I put like no time into music, really. It's like, that's why it's so sporadic.
Working 60 hours,
Yeah, that's why it's like, there's recording sessions are so sporadic. Like if I record a whole song, it's like in an hour window, 2 hour window, before bed or early in the morning.
Wow.
I can understand that, because being in the music world, you can kind of see like a bunch of failures. You see it, and you see how broke they are, and you like, okay, I don't want to be them. I don't want to put my all into something that kind of ruins my life. So I can understand that, but you know,
I want to put my all into it. It's just like life priorities right now.
Yeah.
But I'm balancing them out good. Like I got 4 songs coming out in January. Like on the 1st, 3 days later, and then a week after that, and then 2 weeks after that. Like they're all scheduled, ready to drop everywhere.
You got any shows like coming up?
Yeah, January 18th at the Nigerian Conference Center. I think that's what it's called.
Like somebody booked you for a show or like?
It's for my guys' album release party. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Anybody invited?
Everybody's invited.
I said we gonna.
You gotta have tickets. You gotta have tickets in advance though. They don't have tickets at the door. I got you guys.
Right,
Once I get the tickets
plugged in. Yeah, we gonna be up here. We be vlogging and stuff. Yeah, we definitely gonna record.
Yeah, he gave me my first show, so it's like anytime we always talk, it's like out of like respect, and he was like one of the first people to give me the platform. So
that's hype.
We did a show out in Racine at an abandoned warehouse for his birthday.
How did that go?
Yeah.
It was during a big ass blizzard, so like we still had 200 people maybe show up though, but it was supposed to be like full. Imagine like a full empty warehouse, little like we had like a little stage and a DJ, and then everybody just had like bottles, blunts, everything. It was just like a full warehouse, just like turned up.
You get a lot of people coming to your shows often?
Yeah, I kind of slowed down on performing though. There was a good like couple weeks last September, October, and like even August where I was like performing weekly, and then I kind of just like slowed it down and focused more online. It's because like you get the same couple people every show, and I'm kind of just waiting until like the next big thing happens for me so I can just like capture a bigger audience. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I forgot the question I was going to think. I hate when it happens. Oh, do you keep up with like the news and like the stuff that happens like within like the media, like rap and stuff, or like the Shade Room, or like Complex, whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta ask about Lizzo.
Lizzo?
You know who Lizzo is?
Yeah. That's the yodeling chick. She yodels, right? Or something?
Oh, with that flute?
Yeah.
The flute?
Is that what I'm thinking?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So you see her at the Lakers game with her cheeks out?
Wearing a tank top? On her ass?
It was like her like, wow. She had like a long dress and like the back part of her, like her ass was out. You seen that?
Yeah.
He said a tank top.
Tank top on her ass.
Did you like that?
You know, I support Lizzo. You know.
You can be honest. You can be honest. That shit was nasty.
I actually I just watched a video today talking about it too, and they were saying the only like thing that was kind of bad about it was that there were kids there.
Yeah, it was on live TV.
Yeah.
I felt, wow.
I've seen all the memes. I haven't really like seen the actual footage or nothing, but like everybody's eating her alive.
When you
that's trifling.
When you see it and you watching the game, it hits you. Wow. You ain't
like the game's all
that.
serious and you just see like,
wow. Like you just
these
feel,
kids are like, mommy, look,
you just
her
feel
cheeks
like
are out.
you just feel like this lady just walked in front of you and just flashed you. Like that's literally how you feel.
That's just nasty. Yeah, it ain't even about like the weight thing. It's just like that's just
trifling. Yeah, I see a bunch of people making it about that, but it's
no, it's just trifling for anybody. Like nobody want to see. Like, come on now.
She had a circle around her.
It's like took a bite out that shirt. Said took a bite out that. That's just trifling, bro.
Yeah.
I saw a meme and it was like Mr. and Mrs. Potato.
Her cheeks.
Yeah.
Each cheek. That's just, and she on a thong, bro. I know that thong stank.
Oh.
I know that thong stink. Ooh.
They gotta be. How do you feel when you take off a thong that you just was just with all your ass out and you just take that shit off?
I just want to know how you get that type of confidence to ever want to just walk around like that in an arena, like a bunch of people.
So she just wearing a straight thong, nothing else? Or
yeah,
what?
it was a
oversized
circle. It was an oversized tee with a circle around out her ass. Her ass sticking out
like
with
she
a
on
circle.
A church looking thing, like a real
like
big dress looking thing, and then she looked normal from the front, but then she turn around, it's just nothing but cheeks.
Mr.
Like
Potato Head.
nothing but cheeks, bro. That's trifling. But yeah, did you ever finish telling us about your story? You kind of ended off with like your siblings and stuff.
Yeah, I got a lot of siblings.
What's that like? Come on, we need to know more.
Let's see. Well, like I can tell you about school. So like in 6th grade, my teacher got arrested. Beginning of 2nd semester.
It was a man teacher or woman teacher?
Woman teacher.
She was messing
She
with
looked like a leprechaun.
What'd she get arrested for?
being a predator.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say
Manitoba. She was in Kinnickinnick. You know where Kinnickinnick is?
Yeah.
Like she was in a parking lot with the kid at like 4 a.m. No. Turns out they had a whole relationship.
No.
And he was in 8th grade. He came back the next day acting all cool, had his belt loose and shit. He was like, I was like, bro, you fucked a leprechaun. Like,
no.
You ain't get no clout off.
No.
Where was his parents? Like,
they didn't
bro, they went through his phone.
Study hall.
Yeah, they were like full on relationship and shit. That was weird.
That's crazy. Her old.
So she got arrested, and then we had substitutes every day, right? And we would fight the subs. Like we had this one dude named Mr. Armstrong or something, and he picked my guy up from back, and like he had his sweater zipped up, and he cut his neck like this.
Oh.
And this dude named JJ threw like a Burger King shake at him. Was like, "Meet me at Burger King." I was just like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Predator teachers, terrible children.
Yeah, we pretty much got like graded on attendance. Pretty much, you showed up.
That's it.
Wow, that's how college is.
Miss, what was y'all principal name?
I think at that time it was Miss Goodwin.
Miss Goodwin, y'all been nice to me, but I can't work here no more. They throwing shakes at my face.
Man,
little boy just threw a shake it.
We had a doctor as a substitute. Her name was Dr. Robertson or something. She didn't like me. She had me sit in the front of the classroom staring at the chalkboard. Like it was everybody in the class. She'd be like middle of the class, teaching, and I would be like behind her facing the chalkboard, like.
But were you a bad child?
No, I was quiet.
Miss McGilly didn't like me at all.
Miss McGilly, we don't talk about her. Red face, tomato soup face.
Ooh, she's messing with me.
Face was red as this thing.
Hey, what are you doing during study hall? Like,
VeggieTales.
Damn.
I'm trying to chill.
So, did you actually go to high school, or you just did the online thing?
I went to high school. I went to Hale.
Oh, you did say that. I'm slow.
Freshman year, sophomore year, and then I think I finished junior year there. But senior year, I was
so you bougie in West Allis.
Yeah.
All the bougie people go to Hale. All the other go to West Allis Central.
Yeah, I got
other. What?
You know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, I used to take the bus from like Southside all the way up. So we'd pick up Central people, go all the way up the hill. On the way back, we'd pick up Central people, go down.
Did Tyler Hero go to Hale?
Who?
Tyler Hero. Wow. Y'all know about sports? No?
No. I used to play basketball and stuff. And all that.
Let me stop. I don't think bro went to Hale.
I have no idea.
What's your school colors?
It's like forest green and white.
Nope. That's not Hale. I can't remember the name of his school.
Is it like red and yellow?
No, it's like blue. Navy blue. It's like a suburb school. I forgot what his name is.
It's not West Allis Central either.
Nah, it's somewhere. It's a suburb school, I think.
Berlin?
Kevin brother went to this school.
Port Washington?
Kevin brother, not Kevin.
Mequon? Homestead?
You making me mad. You making me mad. I forgot.
It's probably Berlin. Because I think they blue.
Yeah, like Eisenhower or something. It's called.
It's what?
You know Eli? You know Eli?
Which one?
Eli Stones?
Yeah.
You gonna ever do a song with him?
Yeah, we've been talking about it.
Okay.
Have been supposed to like send him something.
Yeah, because we went to high school together, so.
Stizzy.
I know, dude. Shout out to Eli Stones, man.
We were just in the King Miles music video together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, we done like I want to say maybe 2 shows together. We did one from I think it's Ryan Crumble or something. That's like the guy that set the show up. Mm-hmm. Did a showcase with him there, and then another one at the Jazz Gallery, I think.
Yeah, we gotta go to Eli's show, bro. Vlog that.
His shows are lit, and he brings a ladder out.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that. He on ladder and stuff. Yeah.
And he customizes it all by hand and everything.
Yeah, that's tight. That's real creative. Yeah, we gotta get him on the show. We supposed to have him on here, but he been sick. So, but yeah, I think that's all the questions we got for you, bro. Thanks for coming out, man. DUBBSAQ. Go listen to all his music. Go follow him on Instagram. All right, we out, y'all.